Hey, shalom, shalom. I'm back. Had to take care of something real quick. But so I left off on Robert De Niro um coming up against Trump. So let's get a precept first. We read this concerning the civil unrest that's happening here, and let's get let's see here. I want to get kingdom divided because this is a form of the kingdom being divided. All right. You have the citizens, the celebrities, um, coming up against the government, disagreeing with the president. You have certain law officials even coming at the president of the United States, Nero 47. So this is a clear indication of prophecy. And we may sound like a broken record, but it is what it is. You know, um, you will never, you can never see when judgment happens. All right, you can never say that you wasn't told about the prophecies. Okay. In fact, real quick, before I get this, actually, let me do this. Let me get up another tab. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this. Let's get where is it? There we go. Oh no, shit, wrong one. Where is it at? I don't know. I should have. Goodness, where did it go? Here we go. This is Acts 20 and 27. It says, "For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High." See, we haven't held anything back. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, begin by elder apostles of great millstone and elder bishops of great millstone, we have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Lord, man. All right? We've given you prophecy. We've told you prophecy. We've told you what was to come. You see? Before it happened. And this is a motherfucking fact. Excuse my language, but hey, don't excuse it either. This is a fucking fact, man. We're in deadly times where Esau Edom, all right, is devising a plan to microchip the world by the way of surveillance. He's starting up his totalitarian society. Look those things up, man. Look up an Orwellian society. Look up totalitarianism. Okay? So this is what the devil is doing. Okay? He's using and this is prophecy, okay? But with all this stuff going on, this devil, at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, this is all prophecy, okay? But these prophecies lead up to the next prophecy. So with this ICE situation, all right, this is going to bring surveillance, okay? With this ICE situation is going to bring martial law. With this ICE situation is going to bring some form of tracking the people, which that tracking device will be the radio frequency identification chip, the mark of the beast. This is Rome 2.0. Remember back in Rome, they did a census. They always did census. What was census? They were tallying up the people, or how many people were, and they mainly did it to the Jews. You see? Now the scripture tells us that you're not supposed to count the children of Israel. Well, this is what the devil is doing. And now he's not going to do it to just the Israelites. He's going to do it to the whole fucking world. That's why they got these staged events going on. All right? That's why these events is happening. Now, some of them may be staged and some of them may be actual real situations, man. Everything ain't fake now. You see, the Lord he's working both sides. You see, he's working both sides, man. But we have not We have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. We told you what's coming. We told you that this place, a part of prophecy is the dividing of the people, dividing of the government. See? You got the left wing, the right wing. All right? We told you. Now, within the workings of that, you have agents and plants. And look, this whole thing is this whole thing is a mind fuck. Because you got agents and plants that are causing situations to happen, but guess what? It's still going to fulfill biblical prophecy because that's what's important. You see? A conspiracy. Yes, conspiracies are real. It's an agenda, it's a plan, it's a plot. And we're telling you. And then guess what? That's on the left hand and the right hand. It's all in all is the workings of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. He that have an ear, let him hear. Okay, he that hath an ear, let him hear. So let's go back to precepts. Let's go back to the scriptures. Real quick, Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or a house divided against itself shall not stand. See? So this place is not going to stand too long. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? You see? So Satan is divided against himself, okay? This kingdom is divided against itself, okay? All right? Now, with these actors and whatnot, you know, some of them can be honestly, hey, fuck this shit, you know? And then some of them can be actually playing a part of that agenda. So those that are on against Trump, they're all going to lean over to Robert De Niro or whoever is speaking out against him. Those that are with Trump, they're going to be, you know, they're going to talk shit about what they're saying. That's a division. It's all part of prophecy, though. Okay, so let's go to listen to this.
I'm going to say one thing. Fuck Trump. It's no longer down with Trump. It's fuck Trump.
Criticism of you.
Fuck him.
Okay, well, you know, this is cable.
Sorry. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt. He's an idiot. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. I'd like to punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. Of course I want to punch him in the face.
Right.
He's so stupid. Divisive, racist, misogynist, ignorant, stupid. He's a lowlife. A national disgrace. That scumbag. He's sick. Total loser. Fake president. Gangster. First family. Psychopathic, malignant narcissist. Narcissistic and self-centered. He's just obtuse. He's dumb. So stupid. When he's in jail, and that I certainly am looking forward to, take him away in an orange jumpsuit.
You see that? Now I was just scanning the comments, and everybody basically is in the same. Everybody in the same spirit. You know? You see that? Everybody in the same spirit. And guess what? Everybody who's agreeing with him is getting monitored. There's something called the red force, blue force tracking. Everybody's thoughts and ideas and opinions are being tracked. You see that? So once again, if this isn't staged from Robert De Niro, because he is a fucking actor, he is in that Hollywood lifestyle, okay? And this is just to get the people to agree. Okay, but then you do have others that don't agree with him. But that's still a part of the division. But see, everything that this devil is doing is very strategic. You see? It's very, he's crafty. Remember, the scripture says that he was more subtle than any beast of the field. Meaning he is the top, deceiver out of all the nations. He is the top deceiver. You see? So let's go.
Renee Nicole Good, who was murdered. We have a vice president who's lying about what's happening. We have we're in the middle of a war with Venezuela that we illegally invaded. He's telling the world that international law doesn't matter to him. The only thing that matters to him is his own morality. But the guy is a convicted felon or convicted rapist. He's a pedophile. He's the worst human being in the world. If we're relying on this guy's morality for the most powerful country in the world, then we're all in a lot of trouble. So this is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today. I know I'm one of them. I love this country, and what I'm seeing here happening is not America. For Renee Nicole Good, who is murdered. We have a vice president who's lying about what's happening. We have a
and this is going to get the
people a war with Venezuela that we illegally invaded. He's telling the world that international law doesn't matter to him. The only thing that matters to him is his own morality. But the guy is a convicted felon or
second extra 16. See, it's going to get to a point where people are going to say, you know what, fuck the government. And they're gonna see, these people are getting roused up by some of these celebrities too, man. Okay, don't get it twisted. They're getting roused up by the things that these people are saying. Okay. In fact, should I get that right now? You know, I'm not gonna get that right now because I have something else to show. Let's see here. What is this? What is this? Okay, this is in Minnesota. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with all these clips, and I'm gonna let all these clips play, and then I'll get the rest of the scripts. I only got about like 3 scriptures left, so we're gonna get the rest of this going.
She's telling him like his name ain't Wilson, but they still get his ID. Look at this shit, y'all. Stop! Y'all stop! Oh my God! Get the fucking car! Y'all trying to force this man and let y'all take him somewhere. No, y'all stop it! Y'all stop!
They're terrorizing people, man. Terrorizing fucking people. All right? This is gonna segue into the people fighting back, and then they're gonna bring martial law. They terrorizing these people out here. They ain't no fucking immigrant. That's a nigga. You know? Keep going. This is civil unrest. Look at that. Blast they ass. This is civil unrest. Look at this shit. This civil unrest, man. This is prophecy. These motherfuckers is out here tripping. Popped them right in the face. People doing dumb shit.
Get out of the way! Get out! Get out the way! Get out the way of the truck!
He's a citizen! He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
This is the moment federal agents held a 19-year-old man to the ground outside a Chicago convenience store.
It's like a police state, man.
Them I'm a U.S. citizen.
It's a police state.
I'm legal. I'm born here.
This is what's coming.
So
it's gonna get worse.
Trying to hear none of that though.
Because
the video was filmed
if
after a
all
border
this
patrol
isn't
vehicle
a state, I'm
collided
always
with
keep
an
on putting
SUV
about the stage
during an
actors,
immigration enforcement
because
operation.
this is the time we
The
live in
collision
to
sparked
very
a hostile
deceptive
reaction from the nearby
you see.
crowd.
But what's going to happen is then there's going to become real live situations. Now, I'm not saying this is staged, but I'm saying, you know, a lot of this stuff you got to question.
Jimenez told
but
CNN
this
she
is
and
already
two
all
others
over the
ran into
media.
the store to film the
See,
incident,
so it's already
but were
has been
confronted by agents when they
a
tried
seed
to
has been
leave.
planted into people's
Jimenez
heads.
and King say he was taken into custody, but released later that day.
I just graduated high school, so they could come from literally anybody, and that's not right.
CNN has reached out
But
to
see,
the
we
Department
told you
of
niggas
Homeland
that
Security
Jacob's
for
trouble was
comment
coming.
about this incident.
Beginning with the apostles, elders, the great millstone, we said that once they get the northern kingdom, it always starts with the north. Then they're going to come down to the south. And we said that. We literally said this through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You thought we was playing? You see? The scripture says Samuel, how his words will not fall into the ground. Well, the prophet's words ain't going to fall to the ground, man. What is that? What has said? Let me see. Fall to ground. Here we go. This is 1 Samuel 3:19. It says, and Samuel grew, and the Lord Yahweh was with him, and did not let none of his words fall to the ground. The AMP. Now Samuel grew, and the Lord Yahweh was with him, and he let none of his words fail to be fulfilled. And it's the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that is on his prophets. Okay, beginning with our apostles, elder bishops, and on down. The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is upon us, right? And I believe that because it's things that I've heard the apostles say, the elder bishops say, certain elders in these different states say. Okay, things brothers in the camp have said. All right, not necessarily written in the scriptures of prophecy, but guess what? Those things begin to happen. I remember a couple of years ago, Elder Ariella had made a joke, and he said, "Yeah, one day we're gonna look at the news, and then it's gonna say emergency missiles hit Israel or something like that." And guess what happened? I don't know. The next day or 2 days later, that's exactly what the fuck took place. I know y'all bros remember that. See, the words of the prophets is powerful, man. See, the Lord gives us these spiritual insights, man. I've seen it. I've witnessed that. So the things that we're saying are not only that prophecy is coming to pass, but the things that the prophets are making their spiritual discernment and opinions on what could possibly take place and happen, they're fucking happening, man. Y'all think this shit is a joke? See, you Israelites think everything's a fucking joke. All right. We'll see. What else I got on here? Police protecting U.S. citizens from ICE.
Fucking wanna be cops? You right? Get out of here. I'm gonna remove the private property. You're in private property. Get out of here. Get out. You're get arrested. Around here. You're gonna get arrested for trespassing.
This is
Get out of here. I'm gonna remove the private property.
So now you got the police down.
Get out of here.
You got the police going against ICE. Because a lot of these police know that this shit is bullshit. You know? So that's another part of the vision. Oh, this nigga bust his ass. Oopsies.
Fucking pussy! Yeah, fucking pussy! Pussy! Fucking pussy! Fucking pussy!
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, fucking pussy!
Oh, that was funny. Look at this shit, man. Fat, under shape, out of shape, motherfucker. These are not police officers, man. These are fake these are not government workers, man. These are citizens who put on these uniforms and always wanted to be a part of some shit. And it's coming out that them motherfuckers ain't even getting the money that was promised. That 50K. A brother had I don't know if it was a video done on it, but I know a brother put it in the chat room on some of the people who's trying to working for ICE. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Those people who's working for ICE are not getting paid out. You know.
What you doing is illegal. Sir, no, you back up. I got authority on this block, just like you think you
Another
do.
police
You can't
officer
snatch people
against
off the street
ICE.
without a warrant. We're conducting. And I'm telling you right now, federal or not, it's against the law. I'm an officer of the law too, hermano. You put hands on anyone out here. Watch me. Up against the pillar. Yeah, right.
About time, y'all.
Make a mistake. Keep quiet.
Let's go NYPD.
So New York is arresting ICE agents. Is that staged or is it real? Don't matter. It's gonna get the people going. It's gonna get the people to get aroused. You see. So then it's gonna come to a point where they're just gonna disregard anything about ICE and the law enforcement and things of that nature. You see. Let's see what people got to say about it. Finally, this officer is more bold than our Congress. Pretty sure she meant men and women. Finally, some accountability. See. Speaking against the Congress. Is this AI generated? Why does it seem AI generated? It's definitely AI. This officer is a hero. Way to go, NYPD. This is given AI. How y'all can't see this is AI? Thank goodness there are people like this. So everything is divided, man. Is it real? Is it not? It don't fucking matter to me. Why? Because guess what? Whatever's out here in the matrix, there's going to be laws that's going to be put into place. That's the deception of this fucking devil. He can make fake scenarios, AI videos. That's what I've been saying. If it's fake, guess what? They're going to use these things to bring in their laws. Let's get a precept. Isaiah. We already go get some, a little razzle dazzle. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. See, they're gonna write wicked laws, unrighteous laws, man. All right, grievous laws, which is what? Surveillance, martial law, curfew. They're gonna put these things in the book: the Insurrection Act, the Sedition Act. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Okay, so ultimately, this is to strip and take away the rights of the Israelites. Okay, to oppress the Israelites. Okay, and the entire world, though. You see. They saying that maybe it's AI. Well, guess what? Well, we still have scriptures, whether it's AI or whether it's real. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity. See, you're deliberately deceiving people, deliberately putting up false information out here. That's them devising iniquity. That AI, that motherfucking AI is a demon. That is straight left hand intelligence. They can make a person speak when when they're not saying nothing. They can create images that aren't real. See? Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, right? They put it on the internet. That's their practice. Let's see what the people say about it. Okay, we got some woke ones. Oh, they're catching on. It's AI. Oh, we got some sleep ones. They believe it. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand, and they have the technology and the money and the backing of it. You see, and they covet fields. See, and take them by violence, and that's what they're doing. They're look, man. They're play by play taking these cities and occupying them and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And this is exactly what they're doing. And it's going to kick up a notch. Whether you believe it, like it, understand it or not, this thing will get worse. It's going to get worse. Okay? Let's go. What else? Let's get off of that. Okay, that's it. That's all the videos out. What was this? That wasn't nothing. Oh.
Shut this whole shit down. He pissed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm glad I'm a witness to this. I'm glad I'm here to see this.
Okay, that's it. So, so they saying fuck Trump, man. Now there's another video out where somebody called him a PDO, and he stuck his middle finger up. He said, "Fuck you." Hey, Trump don't give a fuck, man. Trump don't give a good goddamn. All right. Now there's a precept. I'm trying to look for it. They said that they will disregard their kings and priests. Disregard kings and priests. I just don't know how to spell it in the Apocrypha. Let me see. Did it say kings and priests? I hope I didn't make that up. Said they will disregard I gotta find that, but let me just hold this on deck real quick. Jeremiah 18. Man, Salaki, I'm trying to think of it. Let me get on Google real quick. I got my tablet on. This. Give me 1 second. See where they take me. Bear with me, bear with me. Sugar Kings. Hold on, let me see something, man. Oh yeah, this is second out of 16. Let's go back a chapter real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I think this is it. Oh, princes. I said priest, princes. So Slovakia, that's on me. I knew it said disregard. I just couldn't spell it. It's a different way to spell it from the actual way than the way in the Apocrypha. So kings and princes. That's what I was supposed to. That's what it was. Okay, here we go. So this is Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, and the 14th verse. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe meaning destruction. For the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. So it's going to be a huge point of civil unrest, which is coming, which we've been speaking about. Okay, this is what's coming. For there shall be sedition among men. Yeah, uprisings. Okay, a sedition is what is a sedition? Come on, man. Oh, you know what? That's cool. I could probably individualize it. Yeah, there we go. What is it? A sedition? A conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against authority of a state or monarch. Okay, that's what's happening right now. Okay, seditions, people speaking out openly against the government, bear arms. That's a speech of rebel. Okay, so that's where we at right now. Okay, let's go back, get the whole precept. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. This is where we're coming to. We're already at the point of the sedition. We already have people already on platforms speaking about rebel. All right, they're not saying rebel, but they're saying uprise. They're saying revolution. A revolution is when you're coming up within against your government. You see, that's a revolution, a sedition. And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings. Yep, their kings is the presidents. You see how everybody was booing Trump, saying fuck him, right? Nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So nothing is going to stop someone from doing anything soon. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, why? Because they're going to enact something called martial law. They're going to enact checkpoints, something called a police state. You see? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. See, when they lock the cities down, there's going to be no import export. It's going to get so bad out here where you're not going to be able to go to the next city. All right. Remember, go back and watch the movie Besiege, man, with Denzel. Okay. Lack of bread, no food. They're spoiled and spoil their goods. There's gonna be home invasions, man. This is the time that we're living in, and for great tribulation. See, great tribulation. What does the word tribulation mean? Great tribulation, a cause of great trouble or suffering, a state of great trouble or suffering. Worry. Let's look at the similar. I always go into these so I can, No, get more words to use. Hassle, travails, unhappiness, suffering, misadventure, mishap, distress, misery, sadness, issue, setback, blow, difficulty, problem, trauma, tragedy, trial, ordeal, affliction, hardship, adversity, setback, anxiety, burden, worry. That's what's coming. All these wrapped up. This is why people gonna be losing their shit in the last days. Okay? That's it on that. I got one more precept and I'm gonna end it. All right, I'm gonna end it with this Jeremiah 18. This is Jeremiah 18. I'm gonna start from 18. And this is the thing, man. For all you mother effing Israelites, who have came up against us, you guys are the ones that's gonna be getting caught up in this SHIT. You see, all the wickedness you've done to the prophets, the men of the Lord. We told you the day that was coming. Just like Yahushua warned them of 70 AD. He told you that a time of trouble was coming. And you didn't listen. You disregarded him just like you disregarding the prophets now. You planned and plotted on the Yahushua. You're planning and plotting on the prophets now. So check this out. Jeremiah 18 and 18. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah. For the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. You see that? So we got enemies that said, the hell with those prophets. All right? The hell with Great Millstone and their prophecies. We need to get these niggas about the way. It's time. We got to make money. You got people like that. You got people, they fucking with the money because we're rebuking about the wicked things that they're doing. And telling them that, hey, the Lord is on his way back. See? And let us not give heed to any of his words. That's the same thing that's going on now. Give heed to me, O Lord Yahweh, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. See? We want the Lord to do something against to the people that is coming up against us secretly. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them and to turn away the wrath from them? Yeah, it was a time where you had compassion on Jake. You want to give him the word. You're still an Israelite. Just want to give you the word. Hitting people with precepts, hitting them with scriptures. But guess what? People don't give a fuck. That's the truth. That's the truth, man. 2/3 of our nation don't give a good goddamn about Yahweh, about Hashem Yahushai in this Bible. And nor do they care about the prophets on the highways and byways. Nor do they care about us uploading these videos. And that's the fucking truth. So guess what's going to happen to them? Verse 21. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine. Here it is. You got people talking shit about Great Millstone, about how we put curses on people. And we want people to go to the spirit world, get deleted. But here it is, the prophet Jeremiah, he's saying the exact same thing. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine. See? Oh, they talking about my babies. They talking about my wife. They talking about our kids. Well, prophet Jeremiah said, let their children be delivered up to the famine. Starve them, little bastards. See? That's what he's saying. I'm just using it in 2026 wording. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine. Hey, the Lord gonna starve them little motherfuckers. That's what a famine is. You ain't gonna be able to eat. And pour out their blood by the force of the sword. Yeah, let their kids be destroyed in the cities. Right along with them. This is righteous judgment because they disregarded the truth. And let their wives be bereaved of their children. Being stripped away. All right? Bereaved of their children. Taken from their children. And my motherfucker's a demon now, but anyways. My ex-rib, all right, had a dream that it was a dream that the women were all separated from their children. When martial law came, they came and snatched up all the kids and put them on one bus, and snatched up all the women and put them on another bus. You see, that's and let their wives be bereaved of their children, meaning stripped away from their mothers. See, gonna be a lot of misplacement of kids, and that's what's happening with the Northern Kingdom right now. That's gonna happen to the black woman. And be widows. Yep, their men are gonna get put to death, and let their men be. And I just said that there's a spirit. And be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. See that? Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. All of the plots and the plans and the conspiracies against the true prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, well, guess what? They're going to fall into those traps. They're going to fall into despair and destruction. All right? When that day comes, man. All right? The Lord ain't going to spare nobody. So we are in deadly times right now. All right? We are in deadly times. And he that have an ear, let him hear, man. He that have an ear, let him hear. There's a lot of commotions going on in the world right now. And if you don't have your eye to prophecy and knowing the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and praying and fasting and repenting, you ain't gonna make it, man. You're gonna have to be really headstrong, mentally and spiritually equipped with these scriptures in these last days, man. All right? So with that, I'd like to give all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachah Kodash Brakatham. Double honor to my apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutations to the Akim, who's pushing his truth with all love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. Shalom and a Bible ball.